Friends, welcome back. This is the part 2 of this making of this login form. In the part 1, in the last video, we have already made our HTML page. This is the HTML code we just wrote the last video, and this was the output of that HTML page. Now we are going to use the CSS in this, and we are going to convert this page into this one. Okay, so let's get started with the code. We have already made a style.css file, so let's go to the style.css. Right now we have this font. Okay, we can beautify the font. We can just find the font. We are using Google font. We will have to search, go to the Google font page. Right now we will be using Poppins style, and one thing like okay, we'll be using this one. Okay, it's there. Okay, when you click on this page will come. We are going to import it in the style page, so I am just copying it here, and I am just going to post it to this page. Okay, okay, now we can use this font also. Okay, so first thing, as we always do, the base style, the base margin and padding to be put at 0. This is a good practice to put at the whatever. The first thing that we should do is make all these things 0, so that it will not interfere with our further editing. Now box sizing, we are using border box style. Okay, so this is the base styling has been done. Then we have used body tag. We are using font family as Poppins. Okay, it's not coming, no problem. And if not, then we'll be using sans serif. You can see how the font has changed. Look, this is the previous font, and now after using this Poppins and the sans serif, this is the font style you can see. Next thing, now we have to change the background. Okay, this is the background class that we are targeting on. We have already used this body tag. Now we are on this background. You can just go serially so that you don't forget to style any of the things. So background. Okay, so we are using a display type of flex here. Then we will be justifying the content to the center. You can see it's coming to the center. We can align the items to the center. Then we can put minimum height as 100 viewport height. Then width also we need at 100%. Then background image. If you want to put some background image, we can use here. So right now we don't have an image, so we'll be saving it later on. So right now I'm just removing it. We are not using any background image. Later on we'll be using it. However, we can say background position we can use, or we can just put a dummy background as of now. Let me see if I have one. Okay, I have a file of this background.jpg right now here. I have downloaded it from internet, so I'm going to use this in the styles. Okay, so we'll have to write background image. Now to use the image here, we'll have to say URL, and this file is saved under like background.jpg. So this is come. Okay, background image is done. If you want to repeat the background, because if it's not fitting, then we don't want to repeat it. That's why it should come on the full page. That's why we have just put it here. What we want to the position also we will have to set. It must be on from the center. Then background size, you can say it has to cover full place. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now what is the next thing that we have here? Okay, now there is a form also, form container. So we'll be styling this form container also. The form container will contain all the data. Okay, so we'll have to style it. We want to display it with the flex style. We'll be keeping it consistent, like we have used flex here. We are using flex here too. Okay, and we want to justify the content to the center. Then we want to align item to the center. This must be similar to mostly we should use as we have used previously. Okay, height we are using 100%. Okay, okay, so form container is almost done. Then what is the next thing that we want to see? Form box also we want to style it also, so let's style it. Form box. Okay, then first of all width we want say 300 pixels, px pixels. Then we want to have a background color of, we'll have to change it so that it will be visible to us. So I'm just putting it 255 255 255.0.9 is sufficient. As you can see, it is visible now. This is our form box and now it is visible. Okay, so you can experiment with this. You can say it's 6, it's a little bit darker, but I'll just choose it at 9. It's looking sufficiently good here. Then we want to this corners are not looking good, so we can change its border radius to say 10 pixels. Okay, then we want to have a shadow also, so box shadow looks good. It emphasizes what we want to show. So I'm just putting box shadow at 10 pixels. It's sufficient for us, and we can put color also. So color I am putting 0.1 is good. Okay, 0.1, it's done. Then I want to have a padding also. Padding I am putting at 20 pixels as of now. Then we can just align the text also to the center, because it's if it is coming towards corner, like see, it is the left aligned as of now. We want to put it at a center, so I'm just putting it at center here. What else? Okay, now this is all done. So what else is there? Now we have heading. Then let's style heading also. So this is h2 here. We can just put the font size a little bit bigger here. So I'm just putting at 2em. Sorry. What color we want to give it? We want to give it color as of now. Say okay. So black is good. Okay, the heading is done. Okay, now about the input boxes, you can see after this heading these we are having these input boxes. So let's style it also. Input boxes. So what is the position of this? These are the relative positions we are using. We can have absolute or relative positions. Right now we are using here relative positions. We want to put margin. Margin will be the gap from corners, so it is 20 pixels, and 0 it's sufficient. What else we want to say? The input boxes labels also, we can just input box, and we want to have its label, whatever is being written in this. We want to put a position absolute here. Then we want to put from top, you can say 50% is good. From left it should be at 10 pixels, where we have this input box and the labels. Input type, input box is this one where we have used labels. These are the label remember, me and forget. For this we are targeting as of now. Then we can say transform. This is the important property, not entered. Transform, we are putting it translate x at -50. Okay, and what else? We can put the color. We can say this one is good, black one, or but a little bit darker shade. Then font size also we have to choose. I am choosing it 0.9 em, and then font size is done, everything is done. We can say pointer events also we can set. Pointer events right now we are setting it at none, we don't want anything. We can put a transition here. This is the 0.3 second is sufficient here. Okay, so input label is also almost clear. Then what is the focus? Right now I am just showing it here. It is not showing anything. But if I put focus on the label, focus on the, we want it on the label or valid label. So top will be this mistake we have done. We want to have top at -5 pixels, and then font size you can say 0.8 em. And color also we can choose. Color I am choosing as of now a bluish type of thing. Okay, you can see how the color is changing. Okay, now the color is done. Okay, so this all is done. What else we need? We need input box and input fields. What we want a width to be 100% so that it is completely covered. Then padding we can put 10 pixels. Margin from top is say 5 pixels. And what else we need? Margin is done. Border also we can put. Border can be, we are putting it at 1 pixels. We want solid borders. And what color we want? The color we want, say input box, input color, we can choose this one. It's okay. Okay, bluish color. This border we are targeting, however it's looking quite good as of now to me. Let's see, we can put border radius also so that it's look at a little bit rounded. Okay, corners are rounded sufficiently. Then if you want to put outline also we can put. Right now I'm putting it at none. So this thing is also done. Now I want, what else we can just target. Okay, div class forget also we have to target, so let's do that also. Forget, we want to put margin at 15 pixels and 0. Then font size, it, or you can say 0 point, okay, 9 em is sufficient. Let's see how it looks like. We want to put a color of, again, the same color, and display we are using at a flex style from before itself. Okay, so this is all for forget. Display we have used. Justify content, we can say space between, and justify content is done. Align item will be center. Okay, so this is all. Okay, now about the forget labels. Now because we have used forget, so we want to put labels also here. We want to have display as flex, and align we want to keep it at center. So this is all form labels. And what about the forget label inputs? Label inputs. Okay, we want to put margin to the right. We can put margin to the right at 5 pixels, or you can say 15. 15 is too much, 10 is good, 10 is sufficient. Okay, okay, now about the anchor tags. In the forget part, in the anchor tag, we want text. We don't want any text decoration as of now, and we want to put a color. We want to put a color, say again 349 dB will be good, and put a font weight of 600. Okay, and what about when we hover on these links? That we can define here. Forget on the anchor tag when we hover. So what will be the effect? We want text to be underlined at that time whenever we highlight. Like I'm highlighting on this, so it will be underlined. Right now it is not. Now it's coming. If I don't give it, it will not come. So we want to give this effect. So we have given this effect with help of anchor tag on the forget class. On the anchor tag, when we will hover, we will be having an underline here. So this is the meaning of this thing. Then about the button, last thing is button, I think so. Okay, so button we want to say width is 100%, we can say, so that it is covering the full area of this one. Then height we can choose 40 pixel is looking too much, so I'm putting it at 30 pixel. Okay, then again we want to put it a little bit, we want to make it a little bit rounded, so we are using a 5 pixels of radius, and some background color, again we are using same one, bluish type of thing. We can change it also. We don't want to have a border here, so I want to put a none here. Okay, because with the black it was looking like a separated one. Right now it looks like immersed one with the background. Okay, when we can just make it a little bit lighter. Okay, now it's looking a little better. Darker is looking good, so I'm just leaving it like this. We don't want to put a outline. Okay, outline if we have removed. Now one thing, whenever I am just putting a cursor on it, right now it is arrow shaped. We want to put a hand shape, that is a pointer shaped. So the cursor should be pointer. Look, now this is becoming a pointer now. So it will help us do this thing. we want to put a font size of 1 em is good, and then font weight also we will have to put font weight. We are putting it at 600 as now. Want to put a color also. Color is again we are using this one, white one, and a transition also we can use. Transition can be 0.3 seconds. This is sufficient. Okay. So and when we now we want to like change this hovering effect also, because whenever we are putting a cursor on this login button, the color should change or the background should change. Okay, so I am just putting a button and I am just focusing on this hover property, and we want to put background here. We will be changing it to, let's say, 2980 b, say 9, a little bit darker so it's not coming. Look, whenever I just change the color, whenever I am hovering with it, now it's becoming a black color. Okay, but black color is not looking that good, so I want to make it a little bit better, and I can choose the color. Okay, let's see how it looks like. It's looking better now. Whenever I'm hovering on this, it is becoming a little bit greenish type of thing. Okay, so you can choose the color here. So the hover effect is done, and what else is left with us? Hover effect is done. Forget part. Now this class register. So let's make it also register. We want to have it a font size. Just putting it again 0.9 em. Then color we have to define. Defining it color at black. We want to text align it to the center. Then margin we can put say 25 pixels and 10 pixels. Okay, so this is also done. Then register, we have a paragraph here, and in that anchor tag we want to say we want to have text decoration of, we don't want any text decoration here, so we are putting text decoration at none. We are putting color here, again we are putting the same color here. You can see here text decoration is done on the anchor tag. And what else we can put? We can put font weight also here, the same font weight that we have used, 600 is good. Now again we want to put a hover effect here also. Right now as it is underlined here, we want to put a same effect here on the register also. So this is register P, then A on this. Whenever there we will be hovering our cursor, we want to have a text decoration of underline. So now whenever I am coming on this and I am just clicking on this, whenever I am hovering on this, it is getting underlined. So this is mostly it is all done. I think it's completed. So let's see right now how it looks like in the browser. So look, this is the page we have made. We have successfully made this page from the last one, undocumented one, to this one. So this is all about making this page. We can make it functional also. Okay, so there is no problem with this, but right now I am just in this video series, I am just going to make this page only. In the later on videos we will be showing how to make it more functional, how we can like right now I can so what we have done here, I am putting it a login without at the rate. It's not taking because we have chosen the type to be email. Okay, similar way here we can use password, it is coming on the stars. Okay, so you can see how it coming. Remember me, you can click. Now our effect is okay, register is okay. Now on the login, whenever we'll be clicking, it will not be having anything as of now. It will be just refreshing. You can say like this. Okay, it's refreshing, nothing else. So this is all our functional login page. So this was all for this video. Thank you for watching this video till this point. I hope you learned little bit of the CSS and HTML. So for learning more of these HTML, CSS and coding web development and for Python programming skills, you can continue watching our videos. We will be continue bringing it. Thank you and good day.